Oh, welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all keeping well. Okay, let's see if this works. Hey! Okay, I need help. I need help with this. Does this work? If not, I can switch off and turn back on again. I am being hammered in particularly with frame rate. Let's see if it's smooth. If it's smooth. Working, working. We're going with it. We're going with it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Adam's Bar. Come in out of the cold. Plenty of seating around. Make yourself comfortable. Down the back, we got some of the owl lads playing cards. Poker in particular, if you're interested in that. On music, Mary and the girls, thank you very much. And we also have PJ on time, on point, wearing a shirt, looking sharp. So you're all most welcome to Adam's Bar. Let me make sure it all is working on everyone else's end. Hello everyone. Yes, working, working, working. Yes, thumbs up, thumbs down. Is it working? Not working. To calm my nerves, I do have a little thing to help. It's working, working great. Hallelujah. You're all most welcome to Adam's Bar. We have a good few people here. Now, by the way, folks, there is a 6-second delay on this thing. It's the only way I can get this to work, and it may not even work perfectly. So if anything comes up and I don't respond to it in time, there is a delay. Now, I'll get to a few things first before we can just dive into chilling out and having a good time. 3 things I want to cover. 1, why this is the last live stream. Well, not last overall, but last weekly style live stream. Number 2, let's talk about Bloodborne, the old hunters. And number 3, I want to talk about GTA Vice City Platinum bullshit. Okay? By the way, no games. This is just a chatting session, a hangout session. No games. The projector we had installed, got rid of it, sold it to PJ's cousin, got a good price. He gave us a couple of cans of Guinness. Speaking of which, oh, there we go. That'll do, that'll do, that'll do. Hope you're all keeping well. I would don't lift your eyes up when you're pouring Guinness, folks. It's just a recipe for disaster. Especially, oh boy, keep it steady. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let that settle. Let that settle. Okay, let me just make sure I have. Yes, that's all okay. That's all okay. Okay, a couple of things. Yes. Final live stream, final weekly style live stream. I tried to do live streaming. I thought weekly live streaming on a Sunday evening, nice and chill, hang out, play some games, have a couple of drinks. But it was not that. It was so many technical difficulties. This poor laptop just could not keep up. I was streaming in 720p with a 10-second delay, still having troubles. Never figured out why. This thing has done every episode of Platinum Journey for the last 2 years, not a problem. Hundreds of gigabytes of footage at a time, no problem. But did you want to stream The Last of Us Remastered? Not going to happen. So it's all good though. I'm happy I tried it. I'm happy I tried, you know, I got a bar sign, I got some music, got a band, you know, got a damn good fella to look after the place. But, not worth. I understand how people have dedicated streaming setups. But it's okay, no regrets. There will be future potential live streams, like an E3 one, kind of post E3, because there are plenty of showcases. Square Enix are doing one, Microsoft are doing one, Bandai Namco, I believe, are doing one. Really curious to see what Microsoft are going to do. It seems like only, what was it, 3 years ago they announced buying 10 or 12 indie studios, including Ninja Theory and Double Fine. Kind of want to see a big showcase of what they've all been working on. And hopefully get a release date for Psychonauts 2. Next up, Bloodborne, the old hunters. Thank you very much for watching that episode last week, the bonus episode. I was really happy with how it turned out. Before we get to that though, cheers. Okay, Jesus Christ, that's too many people here. PJ! More chairs! More chairs! Look at the numbers! They're pouring in through the door. Come on! Listen, you look sharp, you gotta act sharp. Go, go, go! He's a good lad, PJ. But at times, feckin' useless. Alright, Bloodborne, the old hunters. That was... I realised that was the last time I got to play a Bloodborne game. That was the last bit of Bloodborne stuff to do. So I took my time, that DLC. That 10-hour DLC ended up being just as long as the main Platinum Journey episode. I took my time. I wanted to settle into the atmosphere of Bloodborne. Relish that world for one last time. So really happy that that episode turned out. Now, hang on, let me just say hello to folks. Yes. Hey, Susie, how are you doing? Who else? John Banks, nice. I recognize some of these names, folks. Hello, everyone, for showing up. This is a lot more people than I anticipated. Right, it's this wonderful thing about the bar. We actually have infinite space. The bar expands and contracts depending on how many people are here. It's a killer deal I got off of some grey-haired fella with the kind of a long, wizardy looking cap. It was a great deal. I thought I was being sold magic beanstalks, but it seems to work. Seems to work. Now, GTA Vice City Platinum Trophy bullshit. We're going to talk about this. GTA Vice City is one of my favourite games. I spent ages back on the PS2 going over to a friend's house because it was too mature for me to be playing. Too much blood, too many prostitutes, too much violence, too many drugs. But I think what we just like doing the most was driving around and listening to music. All of the mature themes went over our little heads, that's for sure. So revisiting that world, initially it's fantastic. You drive along Ocean Beach. You have the sun peeking through palm trees. You're jamming to 80s music. You got a fast car. The wind's blowing in what's left of your hair. It's fantastic. But at a certain point, the trophy grind becomes apparent. And it's not one individual thing. It's everything combined. It's having to do 100 fares in a taxi. It is having to do so many Pizza Boy deliveries. I spent an hour and a half on Pizza Boy deliveries. I feel like a qualified pizza delivery boy. 100 hidden packages, 36 unique stunts. What else? The ambulance missions, the firefighter missions, the fire truck missions. Then there's also Achieve the Godfather difficulty, which I'm not even near yet. All of the guides said at the very most you'll play for 40 hours. I'm going to blow right past that. So... I'm aiming to get it done the next Wednesday at the latest. Otherwise, you know, it's getting real dicey in terms of scheduling for the rest of the month. But it's okay, I shall persevere. Thankfully, client work on a Monday and Tuesday is normally very little, if at all. So I can just hammer down and focus on GTA Vice City and embrace the grind. Unfortunately, even the Vice City radio is losing its charm. I'm like, I've listened to Maurice Chavez and his pressing issues. I've listened to them all. I've listened to everything on K-Chat. I've listened to all of Flash FM, all of Fever 105. So I'm running out of stuff. Might have to just, resort to using my own iPod. Okay, that ends me blabbling about just myself. Now we can hang out. So feel free, folks. Anything you want to ask, anything you want to say, I'm yours for the next however long these 2 cans of Guinness last. Who we got here? PS3 Gaming Scotland. What is your mic stand? It is a Rode standard mic. If you type in Rode mic stand, you'll see this one. I think just about everyone uses it. You can get about €60. Sturdy fuckers as well. You can batter the shit out of it. No problem. My oh my. This is... PJ, listen, if you're going to bring in the chairs, and you can see there's even more people coming into the bar, maybe. You're a big strapping young man. Maybe carry more chair than one at the same time. You can at least do 2, right? Yeah? Good man, PJ. 6 weeks in, hasn't fucking learned the thing, but it's okay. It's okay. Adam, will you do Persona 5? No, far too big. I get off. I'm trying to stop poking with this thing. Hey, let me check the audio levels because this thing might get ridiculous. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Persona 5 and stuff like GTA 5 and all those sort of things, there is a knock-on effect. For every hour longer that a platinum takes me to get, that's an additional hour of footage. Not always, you know, if it's collectible, it's not really recording all that. But it can be a knock-on effect of there's more footage to go back through. There's more writing to be done for the episode, for the voiceover. There's more music defined. There's more overall editing. So if a game, for example, the difference between a game that is a 20-hour platinum and a game that is a 40-hour platinum is exponential in the long run. So something like a Persona 5, which I believe is, my goodness, what is it? It's 100+ hour platinum. You wouldn't see me for 6 months. Like MGS2 was a 74-hour platinum, and I was gone for 2 months. So you just kind of keep adding up. For example, you know, a 40-hour platinum, I'm gone for a month. 74-hour platinum, gone for 2 months, and you can just add up and up and up and up. Here we go. Should I platinum Bioshock? G. Garcia, you absolutely should. I'd recommend doing over 2 playthroughs, not all at the same time. Like, unless you've played the game before, you know, doing the hardest difficulty and no Vita Chambers. You can also, I believe, cheese the trophies and kind of take a bit of a, how do you put it? Take a shortcut. You play the game on easy, and at the very end you just switch to the hardest difficulty. To each their own. I'm not going to judge you. What client work do you have? I do editing work for Americans on kind of business video type stuff. It's not interesting, but pays the bills. Logan James Kinniston. So, wow. Okay. Thanks very much for the donation. I didn't. Cool, thanks. Thanks for doing this, Adam. I've got my Guinness, perfect timing for my birthday night. Ah, happy birthday. I'm currently working on the platinum for Spec Ops The Line. That is tough. That might be one of the toughest platinums I've ever gotten, and is equally frustrating because I lost all the footage. I didn't lose it. I played through the entire game with the game audio turned off. And there's a video I did called Personal Experience with Spec Ops The Line, and goes into that. Yeah, I just completely devastated. The hardest difficulty, FUBAR, F-U-B-A-R, is nightmarish. The intelligence of your teammates drops to single-digit IQ. They will run out into the open, get killed, and you gotta somehow brave the firestorm to revive them. I'm thinking, just you sit here and let me do all the work. Just don't make it worse than it currently is. But best luck with you. One of the best stories in video games, I think. Spec Ops The Line, just fantastic. Cheers. PJ, you're on top of it. You can see the numbers of people streaming indoors. You are ramming through. Folks, come in, squeeze down. Plenty of space, plenty of space. There's even a fire gone on over there if you want. Should we turn off the fire, PJ? Ah, he's gone. We might turn off the fire and just shove that to the side. But it's alright. It's already a warm enough temperature-wise in Europe, anyway, that's for sure. Will you play Days Gone? Probably not. The world doesn't interest me, the zombie hordes don't interest me, and the biker culture doesn't interest me. I'm too much of a wuss for bikes. My parents have motorbikes, and they like, oh, would you want to ride in that there, Adam? Nah. The fastest two-wheel vehicle I'm getting on is a little Vespa. You know, those Italians ride around their Vespas on their way from, I don't know, having lots of sex and eating chocolate drinks and consuming copious amounts of wine. Yeah, the little Vespa with those white pants, that would be the fastest thing I'd go on in two wheels. I'm more of a kind of a car and comfort type person. Ben Wilkes, love your platinum videos, Adam. Look forward to a new one every month or so. Thank you very much. I didn't think this would work. I didn't think it would work. I was stressing about it the whole time. Adam Lewis, how you doing, buddy? Slimmy Jimmy, hey buddy. I'm recognizing some of the patrons. Vanessa Robin, thank you very much for the donation. Hey Adam, been watching you for years. It's cool to see you live. Looking forward. Looking good. Oh, thank you. Are you getting a PS5? If so, what games are you excited for? I am indeed getting a PS5. It'll be a while though. I wanted to have a PS5 in time for last month. I was meant to do Spider-Man Miles Morales, but unfortunately they're like gold dust here in Ireland. So I tried really hard. I follow people on Twitter, stock alerts, all that sort of stuff, but no good. I'm going to try again come September and hopefully do a Miles Morales episode for November. And I'm looking forward to Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. That gameplay demo was just everything I wanted. A densely packed world, fluid gameplay, good humour, imaginative. Looking forward to it. Of course, Horizon Forbidden West. Currently replaying Horizon on New Game Plus. Going to try the DLC. And then there is... what's the other thing? God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, those are the ones I'm looking forward to. Cannot wait. Mary, you are kicking ass tonight. Well done. Isn't Mary great? They've been playing for free. This has been their payment. They play, and then PJ pours them free drinks for the rest of the evening. It's a pretty good deal. I know you're busy. Keep on, keep going. Rian? How many platinum trophies do you have? 38. It's not as much as you would expect from somebody who does a show all about getting platinum trophies. But at the most I'll get is a platinum trophy every month. So I'm sure Plenty V here are actually ahead of me. Hey Adam, hope you are doing... How are you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. I am indeed. I'm doing fine and dandy. It worked. It worked. Also, I don't know why, but I found the entire YouTube... It might be because I'm accustomed to it, but the entire YouTube setup too much easier to handle than Twitch setup. So... Dean McKinney, have you ever played the Godfather games? I didn't know. The second one is super fun to get the platinum for. I have not. I'm curious about Mafia Definitive Edition. I think I can make a pretty decent episode about that and bring you into that world of Mafia. It looks good. A decent trophy list, kind of play through the game and get all the miscellaneous trophies and then maybe do a hard playthrough. I think that could be a really interesting playthrough. An interesting episode. Orion Sane, hey, cheers. Love your videos, Adam. Have a Guinness on me. Thank you very much. Just finished MGS4 plat myself. Was a very tedious with those 8 playthroughs. Yes, I am well aware of the tedium of MGS4. It's on my schedule for either end of this year or end of next year or something like that. I've done MGS 2, 3, I want to do 4. I like multiple playthroughs. I like starting your first playthrough at about 7 or 8 hours. Or MGS4 is, I don't know, 60. If you include the cutscenes, you're talking ridiculous numbers. But same thing with Resident Evil 4. You start in your first playthrough with this, and then by playthrough 4, you're kind of going, I can beat this game in under 2 hours? I did not expect that. So yeah, congrats MGS4. That is a mighty impressive platinum. I hope to add it to my collection at some point. Oh, speaking of trophy collection, I will be doing a PSN trophy collection update video later this month. I did one last year, did one a couple of years before that. Last year's one, I was kind of disappointed in that every game on that I just played was part of Platinum Journey, except for, I believe, Oxenfree. So this past year I've made a kind of an effort of, let me play more indie games, small 2 to 3 hour games like Remains of Edith Finch, Little Nightmares I played through. So I'm going to do a PSN collection update end of this month. It's going to be nice. Diego Juan, buddy, aren't you a patron? Very generous of you. Cheers. Oh, this is for Sunflower. Will you platinum Sekiro? Yes, at some point. I really enjoyed Bloodborne. Sekiro's world and combat is really interests me. I just anything Japanese culture like Ghost of Tsushima, I'm all on that. I will do Sekiro, not this year. I'd like to pencil in for next year. And then I know people, even though I mentioned at the end of the Bloodborne bonus episode for the old hunters, that I'm not doing. Oh, hang on, folks. No, still going. Wait. Still going. I think Mary and the band are wrapping up. So we'll just, Sekiro will get an episode, and then after that, I might dabble with the Dark Souls in my free time. I'm really not interested in that. See what Elden Ring looks like, though. That could be curious. Well done, Mary. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Thank you for showing up for this special occasion. Wonderful stuff. Even the boys down the back, and they cheer for nothing. Thank you very much. Absolute star. PJ, whatever they want, round them up. Listen, we bought a fuckload of drinks for this bar, and what I've been told after watching numerous episodes of Arrested Development, that if you open vodka, at a certain point it does go off. So we have to get rid of it all tonight. So Mary, you're taking a few bottles. The boys down the back, give them as much whiskey as you want. We're running through supplies here, folks. We're running through them. Can you tell I'm having a good time? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Probably not. I'm over Modern Warfare at the moment. Maybe some future Call of Duty game, but I don't think I'll do any more Call of Duty that have passed. Hi Adam, will you platinum God of War 3? I'll give you a little secret. I already have. I platinumed it way ago. So, like I did with the original Dead Space, so I'll do it on a guest account. But there will be a Platinum Journey episode for God of War 3 early next year. God of War 2 this year. I'm doing a hard playthrough for the God of War 2. God of War gets really... So I did God of War 2 this year. Of the original trilogy, I'll be doing God of War 3 next year. And also this year, I'll be doing God of War. Give me God of War mode for God of War 2018. And then next year, I'll do God of War Ragnarok. How many times, ladies and gentlemen, can you say God of War in the space of 10 seconds? Congrats! Congratulations on your successful platinum journeys. Apart from Modern Warfare and Bloodborne, what platinums made you almost give up? Also keep up the great work from Ireland. Say, see Doran. Shovel Knight, definitely almost gave up on that one. And Metal Gear Solid 2, definitely almost gave up on that one. That was Metal Gear Solid 2. I just thought, I don't have this in me. And Shovel Knight, I thought, I'm fucked. I cannot get the timing down. This is beyond me. Beyond me. We have some new folks. Come in. Absolutely. Gather around wherever you fancy. Plenty of space. Like I've mentioned before, we got a great deal from a wizard. So the bar expands and contracts based on how many people are here. So it's always cozy. It's a beautiful deal we got. Discovered your videos 2 weeks ago and liked them a lot. Greetings from Germany. Guten Tag. Spent, I think, 1 day in Munich. And I had a really nice time. Hope to get back to Germany again at some point. Fun country. Oktoberfest. If a country has Oktoberfest, you know it's a good country. Ever do San Andreas? Maybe. This trophy list is not as tedious as Grand Theft Auto Vice City, so maybe. I don't have near as much affinity for San Andreas as I do for Vice City, but it looks pretty good. Have I played Resident Evil Village yet? I have not, but I'll get to it in 6 years. I'm doing a Resident Evil video every single year. So last year Resident Evil 1, next year Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might do a bonus episode for... what's it called? Resident Evil 4 HD, because it doesn't have a platinum trophy, even though it should have a platinum. Make sure I don't drink too much tonight, PJ, alright? I need a hair of the dog, mate. Double scotch would do the job. Dean McKinney needs a double scotch, PJ, on the double. And, I don't know, we got a fuckload of... It's on the house. It's on the house. Missing collectible. I believe that is Pete. If so, hello. Come on in before the bar closes. Yeah, we might do an old lock-in. How about that? Will I try any of the Yakuza games? The trophy lists are kind of ridiculous, so probably not. Susie says house round on her. Very kind of you, Susie. Currently trying to platinum Cuphead. Future episodes? You trying to bait me, Jack? Not a chance. Cuphead, I like the art style, who doesn't? But the gameplay doesn't appeal to me. I'm not much... Yeah, that 2D... shooter thing, it's not for me. I prefer the 3D worlds. Would you ever consider... Oh wait, sorry, Patrick first. Hey Adam, any tips for a 9... By the way, folks, there's a lot of you here. I'm trying my best to keep up, but if I miss out on some people, I do apologise. Hey Adam, any tips for 1999 mode on Bioshock? Just entering the Lighthouse, my platinum playthrough. 99. Take it slow. Just focus on getting from one checkpoint to the other. And Elizabeth does help you a lot. If you're low on health, if you're low on ammo, she will help you out. Cover and long range shooting is definitely, I'd say, a good idea. Would you ever consider playing Infamous Second Son? I have. I didn't like Delson as much as I liked Cole. So I played a bit of it. The gameplay was fluid, but it just wasn't for me. I would like to revisit Infamous at some point. I do think the series is dead, though. I don't think Sucker Punch should be making any more. Might hand it off to somebody else, but who knows. GTA Vice City is so annoying. I was one of the movie theater missions, and I was on the last mission, and the dumb NPC ran in front of my car and hit her, and I failed the mission at the very end. Yeah. I've failed so many missions by running over people. Or when they say, hey, drive back and pick up the person, and you drive back and just... Mission failed. I'll run it back. Are there any games you've wanted platinum but now can't because of bug trophies or because of any online service being turned off? Resistance 2, I believe. The online is gone. Resistance 3 didn't have online. I don't think so. Resistance 2. And... what's the other stuff? No, that's about it. I tend to steer clear of online trophies as much as possible. Just they're not enjoyable. They're not enjoyable. Will there ever be a fighting game episode? Probably not. Because I want to take you on a journey through a world, make it feel like an adventure, and that's quite difficult if a lot of the gameplay is 2D people fighting each other. Granted, they do have story segments, but the gameplay is still two people fighting each other, and that's just... yeah, it's hard to make kind of a welcome to the world of Tekken. It would be a short episode, and I'm not much of a fight. I'm a fighting game button masher. That's my experience with fighting games. Like Tekken back in the game, though. That guy Harong, might be mispronouncing it, with the leg kicks. He's my go-to guy. Hello, Rockstar Justin. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Probably not. Probably not. Any tips for Chapter 5 on crushing in Among Thieves? Find cover. And then use that thing where you're aiming, but you peek out from the cover. But you don't actually... you're not pressing against the wall and then doing aim. You're kind of aiming and then just peeking out from behind the cover. That way you can shoot them, but they can't shoot you. It's almost cheating, but it's crushing, so cheat away. Doom doom. You think the trophy list for Yakuza looks crazy? One of the... I think Yakuza 1 is fine. I think Yakuza 2 is okay, but then Yakuza 3, 4, 5, they start to get wild. Will there be a Lego game episode? I had not considered that. I won't rule it out, but on the totem pole, it would be low priority. GTA 3 has a terrible trophy list, and I would love to see him do GTA San Andreas. Maybe San Andreas, definitely not GTA 3. Yeah, it's a bit not my cup of tea. Can I put the chat in slow-mo? It's fine. It's fine. Then there'd be a huge delay. This is fine. Best local Final Fantasy X. That is a grind. Speaking of grind, oh my goodness. I have a whole other can there. Okay. Susie would like to take this chance to send her love to Mary and the girls, and of course PJ. They very much appreciate it, and they would like to send their love to you as well, Susie. Hi Adam, legend. Would you love to see you do a platinum journey for Alien Isolation? Is it on your list? Oh now Jeff. Oh now Jeff. Now, don't you know I did a scary game last year? I did a horror-themed game with Bloodborne last October. Now, what would be a great idea for a horror game this October? Our lockdown restrictions being eased in Ireland. Yep. As of tomorrow, we can now travel anywhere in the country. And we can meet up with people outdoors. Which, I used to get really edgy when I saw people meeting outdoors. And then, data comes in that 99.9% of cases occur indoors. So now when I see people at the beach or hanging around, I'm like, shh, you do that. Enjoy the weather. You've earned it. Okay, thank you. I've been staying at the top, killing them one by one, but never worked. No worries, Andrew. That might not be to me, but I'm going to take credit anyway. Mad Max. Ooh, probably not. Probably not. Will you play Prince of Persia or Assassin's Creed? I mean, the older ones. Probably not. Probably not. They're decent games, but just not. I don't have a burning desire to play them. About Uncharted, I did the first 3 and got halfway through 4 and just gave up. Don't get me wrong, I love the Uncharted games, but I hated 4. It was so slow in the beginning. I get you. It was more focused on story and characters than on gameplay. I get it. I kind of liked it. I didn't kind of like it. I adored it. The adventure was there again. It looked gorgeous. Yeah, I thought it was great. Crash 4. Well, Mr. Apocalypse, you can just fuck off. PJ! Mr. Apocalypse is starting trouble with Crash 4. I joke with you. No, I won't be doing Crash 4. No. Way out of my wheelhouse. Platinum Journey on Mafia Trilogy. Mafia 1, maybe. The other 3. The other 2, nah. Love from Derry City. Attaboy, Dean. Derry's great. Adam's got a plan. Cheers, Adam. Discovered my love for Guinness because of you and Platinum Journey. I am honoured. Now, should Guinness sponsor me? No, I wouldn't accept the sponsorship. But they should at least offer so I can decline. So that if their cans get really bad, I can tell them, hey, it's shite. Get on it. You would love Subnautica. I played a bit of it. Didn't like it. Abzu, though, was great. Really enjoyed that. You get an Ori 8 or waiting for PS5? I'm waiting. 6 years. Evil Within Platinum? It's on the list, but not a priority. David Velazquez. Thank you very much, buddy. Howdy, brother. Gonna buy you a drink. I've got work today. Just started my road to Platinum 150 Final Fantasy X today. Cheers for all the great content. You are more than welcome. 150 Platinums. That's crazy. And to do your 150th for Final Fantasy X, clearly it's kind of one of those special games here. Best luck. It's a grind, but I think a worthwhile one. I never finished Final Fantasy X back in the day. Loved it. It was my first time playing a PlayStation game that was turn-based RPG. The only way I could describe to people was, hey, it's like Pokemon, but with real people. Got a great kick out of it. I like the story. I like the worlds. It is on the list of potential episodes, but big undertaking. Best luck to you, buddy. Hope you had a good weekend. I don't really do weekends anymore. I just do days. But thank you for the good sentiment. It was decent. Not an awful lot of just grinding away on GTA Vice City. Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2? Probably not. 2 has got a load of bullshit online stuff. Not interested. Maybe 1. Well, that's got online stuff as well. Servers might be closed. Ugh. Someone there said, greetings from Scotland. Dougie McBain, keep it great from Scotland. How you doing, buddy? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, trying to keep up. What do you want to see from Sony at E3 time? Horizon Forbidden West gameplay. Just do that, and you're good. Boom, 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 boom. Play Outlast in the dark as a bonus episode. Funny enough, this camera does have night vision. So, it's a possibility. Oh. What's up, Adam? What's up? Adam Lewis, did you play the Ori 8 demo? I thought it was really good personally. I did not. I'm waiting. I'm focused on Ori 3 next year. And I'm intensely following the heavily rumored, definitely probably going to happen, Resident Evil 4 remake. Oh, do you see Resident Evil 4 is coming to the Oculus, not the Rift or the Quest, and it's going to be in VR and you can dual wield? Come on, so you could have 2 pistols. You could have the revolver and the pistol, or you could have the knife. You could do CQC in Resident Evil 4. Looks cool. Looks cool. Adam, can you have my kids? No. I'm barely an adult myself. Okay, here we go. Will you ever do vlogs of Ireland? I would like to. Well, not a vlog. I did a video called Looking Back at 2020, and for part of that I captured footage throughout the year around my home city of Limerick, and it was nice recording stuff that's outdoors, and it was equally nice writing, doing voiceover and editing outside of the house footage. So I would like to do kind of a trip around Ireland before I leave next year, moving to Middle Europe, well, Central Europe, mainland Europe. You know, it's weird calling Spain Central Europe when technically it is mainland Europe. But I would like to kind of do kind of a 5-city, one night each stop. I'm seeing some friends as well that I haven't seen in over a year, and I would like to just kind of document along the way, not like a vlog, because I find, how do I put it, vlogs tend to be, you can edit a vlog in a day, 2 days tops. I would like a kind of a longer process. Make a little short, I even call it a documentary, I'll make a video. Not trying to disparage the people who do vlogs, because I watch a few of them anyway. And yeah, I'd like to kind of like document, like, here's a place in Ireland I really like and why, and here's a place in Ireland I really like and why, and here's what it's like to be here, the sights, the sounds of on the streets. Here's what a Guinness poured in Ireland looks like. Here's what I did last night and why my head hurts this morning. So I would like to do some kind of like once in a blue moon, something out in the open. I even got a decent smartphone for all that stuff. It's nice. Any look with the PS5? Not a chance. I'll hopefully get it in September. Do you like Lucky Charms? We don't have them in Ireland. It's a complete myth. Nobody in Ireland has heard of. Well, you've probably heard of, but nobody in Ireland eats Lucky Charms. They don't exist. You won't find them on supermarkets. It's a weird thing. Ride to Hell Retribution. No. Where are you moving in Spain? I'm not moving exactly to Spain. I use that as an example. Central Europe. So probably like the Budapest, Hungary region. And then beside that is Croatia and Serbia. I think I'll probably move to kind of place like that. I spent some time in Croatia, Serbia and Bulgaria 2 years ago. Really liked it. Especially Bulgaria. Is like when you think of Eastern Europe, I did not expect like some of the cities to be filled with so much art and such a great atmosphere. Is like this is Eastern Europe, this lively, colourful place. So okay, not what I was led to believe. But yeah, as in main reason for leaving Ireland is just, I think the folks in Canada and the folks in America can attest this, the housing crisis. It's like, fuck this, I'm off. Figure it out yourselves. Not my problem anymore. What's your favorite food? Pizza. Not only pizza, frozen pizza. I know it's terrible. Can you tell I like pizza? Can you tell? I like getting frozen pizza in different countries, and I like getting packets of crisps in different countries and seeing how the flavour is different. Here's a fun fact. The best frozen pizza I've ever had, Bosnia. I don't know how they did it, but yeah, you get it, you chuck it in the oven, it comes out soft and doughy. I have no idea what they're doing with it, but yeah, best frozen pizza in the world, Bosnia. Does it snow at winter in Ireland? It rarely. You'd have to go up north of the Republic, and I'm not sure about Northern Ireland if it snows. It probably, or just rains. Probably does snow in Northern Ireland. You get maybe 4 or 5 days of snow, maybe in a year, maybe a bit more. Down south, or where I am in Limerick, well, is it really south? It's such a small place. It's only about a few 100 kilometres. I haven't gotten snow in We got one day of several hours of snow in Limerick, and that was it. So it's rare. Adam, what languages do you know? I can speak fluent English. I can speak dummy Irish. And I can speak Spanish at the level of a 5-year-old. I was watching. I've now graduated to watching movies in Spanish, and feel completely out of my depth. And I tried watching Roma on Netflix. You know, great atmosphere, really well made movie. Felt like I was there, but I didn't follow at the beginning of the movie because I skipped the opening 3 minutes and it's all just kind of text. And when then we get into the movie, and then I realized there's two forms of Spanish they're talking in the movie. One is the kind of the local Mexican Spanish of the folks who were there before the Spaniards, and then one is the Spanish version of the European, and there are differences. And I was like, why am I finding this so difficult? Because the words are different, dummy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to now delving into. I'm trying to watch like the classic Spanish movies. You know, I miss Spain. It's a great country, great people. Love their socializing. It's when there's an opportunity to go out in the sunshine every evening, just that's great. Love that. Starve for sunshine in Ireland sometimes. Have I listened to Arctic Monkeys? Yep, I think they're pretty good. I'm from Belfast, more rain than snow. Thanks for clearing that up. Good man. Hope you're all keeping well out there, folks. What are you drinking, by the way? Not that I encourage... Do I encourage drinking? To each their own. Whatever your drug of choice is. As long as you're not being a nuisance. It's like I look at people who are jacked up on caffeine. And I go, geez, how could you do that? Why are you drinking coffee at 10 p.m? I couldn't do either that. And then they're probably looking at me like, why would you drink cans of Guinness? That's despicable. So, to each their own. To each their own. If Road to Retribution had a platinum, would you do it? Road to Retribution. It's a gaming masterpiece after all. Yeah, I made a funny video calling Ride to Hell, Road to whatever it's called, that dumb, horrible biker game. I did a kind of I called it a modern gaming masterpiece where I described why it's brilliant, but in a very deadpan manner. So I'm saying wonderful platitudes to a game which is obviously dog shit. There's nice concepts, but I'm not a comedian. So, greetings from Bahrain. Cool, Bahrain. Hang on, I gotta. Bahrain. I know the general region. Bahrain, the Persian Gulf. It's near like United. Ah, yes. Yeah, my geography for that region isn't the best. But I'm learning. Greetings. You've got some cherry Pepsi? That's a good choice. Cherry Pepsi is delicious. Delicious. Roma is a beautiful movie. My family is from the same area. I loved watching it. I can't get my partner to sit through it though. Says it's too sad. Oh! I've only watched half of it. It's a kind of a 2-hour movie. I watched the first half. I thought some of I love the long shots, and there's a scene where the main character and her friend are running through the street, and it's a panning shot, and you've seen this before done in places like New York City where you do long panning shot to show off the city, but New York City you can just do it and people show up as extras. But for something like that, it's alright. It's set in the 1970s, so every single extra has to be dressed in the 1970s and been told what to do, and here's a knick-knack, and here are the cars for that era. It's like, this is just beautiful. I feel like I'm there. I was almost wishing this was in color, but with the color as opposed to being black and white, with that kind of maybe having the imagination of what it would look like in color is kind of a good thing. But yeah, I haven't watched the second half yet. I'm loving it. Hey, is Kyle here? Hang on. Kyle, hey buddy. I've actually just popped open a Coke. I'm being a huge nuisance. Kyle, you're more than welcome with your Coke. Alright? PJ, saddle Kyle right up to the bar and, I don't know, pour the fella with more Coke until he bursts. How about that? Sean is here. How you doing, Sean? Alright, let me get back to this. A Sunday evening glass of nice Spanish Rioja for me, Adam. Ah, cheers, Jeff. Spanish wine's great. Also, my goodness, does it get affordable. I like to go to these Spanish villages in around central Spain. Place with about 5,000 population. I have a couple of friends from those small villages. And they have this main plaza area and you meet up at 9 o'clock and it's still warm. You're wearing t-shirt and shorts. And they say, would you like the wine from the region? You say, sure. And they bring you a glass. And it's €1.40. Huh? Yes, I think this will do. I'm not a wine drinker, but tonight I am. So yeah, love it. I think when I'm ever in Spain, I drink more often, but less overall. Like instead of saving all for a couple of nights, big nights, it's kind of, I'll drink a little bit throughout the week. I have a little tibble and then carry on with life. Platinum journey on Bully. Probably not, buddy. I played a bit of it. I got to the Halloween level. Really interesting. Really like that. But I probably wouldn't do a full platinum journey episode on it. The stone cutters are here. It's an inside joke for the patrons. Oh, hey you do. Mikkel Reinhardt Amut-Steen. I do apologise for pronunciations. I'm very new to the channel. Thank you for your donation, by the way. I'm very new to the channel, but it has quickly become one of my favourite ones. Cheers. Oh, thank you very much. Mikal? Buddy. That's one good looking profile picture I got, I'll tell you that. Sean, yeah. Stonecutters assembled. Yeah. We were doing a dumb thing before I did the official live stream on Twitch. I kind of did a test run just with myself and the patrons. Like, hey, tell me what the fuck is going on, because